All right, 617-830-4750. Let's take our next phone call from the 262 area code. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
I am Zachary Teachin. I am from Mequon, Wisconsin.
Great. What's on your mind today?
From Wisconsin. I would just like to talk about the tax return thing that Rachel Maddow
Yeah,
did
yeah,
last
yeah, yeah.
night and how that all affects and negatively affects us,
So what's
I
your
guess.
question?
Um, uh, does this really change anything about Donald Trump? Does this like make him better? Does it make him worse?
Well,
I
it
don't
doesn't,
know
knowing
where I'm
this
supposed
doesn't
to be on
make
that.
Trump better or worse, but what it does is it probably, if you're in the camp of people who are concerned about what Donald Trump's full tax returns would reveal, it basically does nothing because the tax return was just the first 2 pages of his 1040, and it tells us nothing about the sources of income. It doesn't tell us anything about business holdings. It doesn't tell us anything about lenders that have loaned money to Donald Trump. If you are a Trumpist of sorts, you see this and maybe you say, hey, look, see, there's nothing to see here. He paid 25% effective tax rate. That's higher than what Obama paid in some years. And I think that this was, as I said before, I got the sense immediately that this was leaked by the Trump White House itself. And I don't think that anybody other than Trump really did themselves any favors with the reporting about these 2 pages. That's my view, and I've been pretty clear about it.
I was just because when I saw it, I'm like, oh, when I first heard about it, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a big story. It's gonna say a lot, but it doesn't really say much except
Yeah.
they pay taxes and it just says that he pays taxes. I mean, they need to release the rest of it, the subsequent years, but whenever that comes out, that comes out.
Yeah, and it's not just about releasing the subsequent years. It's also we need the full tax return with all of the schedules. So I agree with you. Thank you so much for the call. Really, really appreciate it.